Not everybody gets everything in life. What you have it, make the most of it. What you appreciate in life appreciates more. What you focus on, it will start growing. Hi guys, welcome to my session. And today we are going to talk about the quality, one quality. If you know me better, I stand for this quality at a greatest level, and that is nothing but gratitude, which has completely transformed me. Welcome you all. I am Leena, a passionate woman entrepreneur, a speaker, a coach, and today the thing which has complete me to the core, it has changed me. It changes the perspective how we look at life. I would love to talk about it. Not everybody gets everything in life. What you have it, make the most of it. I heard this statement in 2019 when I went for the life coach training, CEO of Life by Deepak Shinde. He's a renowned life coach, and this training was happening in Pune, where there was an exercise of writing gratitude. 5 gratitude we need to write, share it with each other. As a group, we were doing this exercise, and 3 days we continuously did that. And I was just doing it for the training purpose, but then I started seeing the magic around. I started understanding gratitude with the kind of life which started happening to me. And it seriously acted as a miracle in my life. There I realized it was so simple to do this exercise, and how a simple thing can be so powerful. Very, very powerful. Sometimes we are not able to believe that how powerful a simple thing can be. There are a lot of science around related to gratitude. There are a lot of books around related to gratitude. But one thing I could tell you, what exactly gratitude does, it changes the perspective how we are looking at life. It just makes it more naturally optimistic. You know, our mind has been trained, our mind has been designed by default to look at negatives. And that's why negativity just blows up. Anyone who tells us anything negative, or we hear anything negative, that we will get attracted to, because the mind's job is to warn us. The mind's job is to threaten us that something bad is coming up, be prepared. Until and unless we train our mind to see positive. And in this path where we are coming out of the comfort zone, there would be a lot of challenges where we need to train our mind to be positive rather than be negative. Because if we are naturally pessimistic, to face those challenges or to overcome the fears, it will become really difficult. You might see it on self, like if suppose somebody appreciates me, or somebody tells me, "Oh Leena, you're looking very beautiful today," I'll say, "Okay, thank you, I accept that," but that goes off from my mind. It doesn't stay there. But if somebody tells me, what is the dress you're wearing? I don't like the color of your dress. Gone. That's it. Whole day it will be there in my mind. Why she told like that? Why the color is bad? I will not wear this for entire year. The mind's job is to remain. That negativity should be built in our mind forever. And maybe after 1 year you'll be meeting that person. Maybe you'll remember that she has pointed your dress out. There will be some silly incident at home, and the issue would have grown up like anything. The mind will actually tell you all the negativity from the past which that person has done to you. How does that happen? Because there are a lot of pipes here, and all those pipes has feeded in from childhood all the negative beliefs, maybe from our environment, maybe from the culture, maybe from the society, and stored there. So when we do gratitude, or it creates a pipe with where the blood starts flowing, and all the positive thoughts will start storing. And you have to keep doing it, so that it came to a point wherein your negative pipes will slowly fall away. And you will not get attracted to it, neither it will stay in your mind. Today, if you ask me, it has become my habit. And sometimes my daughter tells me, like, an incident happened wherein our cats were missing. We took them to the park and they suddenly ran somewhere and they were missing. So my daughter came to me running in a very panic mode. Mama, our cats are lost. We are not able to find. And I was like, no, they are not lost. They might be hiding somewhere. Come on, relax. It's okay. And she was so shocked because she was expecting that I'll be in a panic mode because I love them so much. They are my babies. And then she told, Mama, can you stop your positivity and can you come to the reality? Our cats are lost. So imagine, it's not like I'm doing acting. It's there in my blood now. I can't find anything negative. I find it so positive. And there it was. The cats were there, somewhere hiding corner in the park. And when you think positive, you see your life will start showing you what you're thinking. So gratitude is an exercise. Either it requires a conscious decision to do it. Every day have a gratitude journal. Like I have my gratitude journal, and you just take any gratitude journal and like a small diary, write it down every day, 5 things. What I do at the end of the day before sleeping, and I just reflect on the day, how the day went in, and then I start writing gratitude for each and everything. I start giving gratitude even for that morning tea where I am having in my balcony in that silence and enjoying the nature. So it's very, very important. You start giving, slowly it will become your nature. You start giving, whether it is a big thing or a small thing, it doesn't matter. You just feel the feeling of gratitude. Today, entire world is in some situation and people feel like corona is a very negative thing, but I feel like it's a very positive thing. I'm in love with quarantine, if you ask me, because I feel like the earth will come out in such a good way. The nature would come out as the best. Feminism will have its qualities at its peak. So I feel like everything positive is happening. It's the exercise which I keep doing it. It doesn't allow me to get into a negative world. And gratitude has that miracle. What you appreciate in life appreciates more. What you focus on, it will start growing. A simple way of doing gratitude is write 5 things of your previous day, or if you're doing at night on the same day, what has went good with you, what has happened good with you. Just write it. I'm grateful to God for getting my husband's job. There is no impact to my husband's job. I'm grateful to God for having my homemaker at home in the complete lockdown period and having those delicious food every day. I'm grateful to God that I could see my daughter growing up so creatively, so happily. I'm grateful to God that I have this fantastic home where every corner I could see some beautiful thing there. I'm grateful to God that I have the freedom of doing what I love to do. I'm grateful to God that my plant is growing so beautifully. I'm grateful to God that I'm able to sit here and talk to you today. I'm grateful to God for the group which I have created, and there is a community of females where we work with. Every small thing. Start with writing 5. Slowly it will become 10. Slowly it will become 15. And it is your wish. Just minimum write 5 first, and then slowly making it a habit. And it will automatically come to your mind. Remember, the doors of heaven opens up with the keys of gratitude. The more we want something, we have to be grateful more for what we already have. And that's the law of life. When we start feeling grateful, we start feeling blessed for what we already have, God will bless us more. And I have seen this happening in my life. So let's start implementing it. I'll see you with the next topic in the next video. Till then, thank you so much for being the part of my life. My gratitude towards you. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Love you so much.